This is Mario Central, here with you today with Peach sleeping. Whoa, I didn't know that could happen, so they programmed her exactly like Mario. Take your hand off the control stick for a moment, and there's no better time to sleep. Good job, Princess. I know you're exactly like Mario now. You're the perfect fit. But, you know, I've never really explored this too much, so now I get to see this nice, beautiful sky, or space that we are in. I'm surprised we're not running out of air. Beautiful flowers, aren't they? They smell so good. Sure, I guess. Psh, way to be the killjoy, man. I mean, jeez. This is no time to sleep. Yes, let's keep looking. You just took a power nap a few seconds ago. Man, you're just contradicting everything, I'm telling you, aren't you? Oh, no time to powder that nose. Like every Disney princess. So many dresses, and yet they all look exactly the same. They're not the same. The designs are all slightly different and very fashionable. You tell him, Princess. It's just like Mario's overalls. He probably has a billion of them. Oh, a photo of Mario. Don't look at that. Peach, have you finally shown us the true ways of your romantic life? Have you finally given Nintendo fans what we've been all waiting for? Some sort of romantic relationship. Oh my goodness. What? Princess Peach, you know you're not allowed to leave the room. I'm sorry, but I have to take you back. What? Why do you have to be sorry? You're just doing your job, or do you really not like your job? That's probably what it is. He's like, I don't mean to trouble you, Princess, but I have to take you back. Sorry. Your Princess, did they hurt you? Yes, I'm fine. Thank you, Twink. That was just plain stupid. I've got to be more careful. Wow, I didn't think I would hear that word from the princess's mouth. She was just telling it like it is. That was kind of stupid of me, though. I was just like, hey, what's out here? It's not like my castle is taken over by a giant turtle Koopa thing. Peach still thinks she owns the castle. I have some sort of authority here. And exactly in that type of voice. And now, because of that secret button, we can now go through the fireplace. You know, I've always wanted to go to like an old house and see if there is anything like that. Like if there is a secret switch somewhere that unlocks a hidden passageway. I mean, obviously that probably only exists in the movies and such. But that would be awesome if there was actually a house like that somewhere built. Like probably like a very old house in the medieval times that they had secret switches like that. But then I guess they would need electricity, wouldn't they? So that wouldn't make sense. Hey, look at this. It looks like somebody left a private diary just lying around. Should we read it? Only a little. You like doing this sort of thing, do you? Tisk, tisk! Oh, Twink.
Day Monsunny, today I went to Starhaven and stole the Star Rod. Now I'm invincible. Cool. I also captured those 7 star spirits, so they won't annoy me anymore. It was a hard day's work, and I'm feeling pretty bushed. Dinner was nice, but a bit bland.
I feel like I might know the person who wrote this. Yeah, my voice isn't, giving it away there.
Cloudy then, Sonny. Today was great, diary. I used my castle to lift Princess Peach's castle way up into the sky. Then I barged into Peach's castle and beat up Mario. Yeah, unbelievable, I know. So fun. And there's more. After that, I kidnapped Princess Peach. I couldn't be happier, diary. I hope she likes me.
Oh! Oh, Bowser, that's why you keep kidnapping her.
Well, the Koopa Bros got beaten up, Mario, diary. He even set free that stupid star spirit I kept there. I'm so mad I can barely write. Oh, I'm Mario. I'm so big and strong and good and helpful. I hate him, but I'm not worried. There's no way Mario can save the star spirit, being held in Dry Ruins. To do that, he'd have to solve the mystery of the sands, and then find Dry Ruins in Dry Desert. How would he even know to go to the desert anyway? So I'm not worried at all. In fact, I'm so calm, I'm gonna go to bed now.
You gotta love Bowser as a character in the RPG series. He's one of the best, has some of the best lines you'll ever see. Trust me, I can pull out like a sheet of Bowser lines, and there will be famous quotes everywhere. They're the best. Oh, here he comes now. Isn't this Bowser theme just so good?
Oh no! I can't believe I left my secret diary lying out. It would be so embarrassing if somebody read that thing.
Peach, you better hightail it out of here. Oh no.
But what? What's the princess doing here? Ah, you little sneak. You've read my diary.
King Bowser, is there a problem?
You're the worst guards ever. Take Princess Peach back to her room immediately.
Yes, sir. Straight away. Forgive us, sir. I love this theme. I think it suits Bowser perfectly. I would love to have this theme again in another Mario RPG at some point. Sure, the jazzy themes of Paper Mario Sticker Star suited Bowser well too, but man, that is one epic theme. You can't lie. That is one of the best themes I've heard. Honestly, it's just so catchy. Imagine entering in a room with that type of music. Dum, da 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 dum, dum 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 dum. It's like, here comes trouble. As long as an ounce of power remains in me, I shall help you. Why, thank you, Eldstar. That is this guy's name, right? Yes, I'm finally getting good at names. And now, with this Star Spirit power, what you can do is he'll allow you to I think it's refresh. Oh, no. He'll actually allow you to heal. So you can heal 5 health and 5 FP. It's a pretty useful star power, and how it works is you get a bar every time you save one of these guys, and you use up 1 bar or 2 depending on the star power. And with him it's only 1, so obviously right now we only have 1 bar, so we only have that 1. But what you can do is, on the turns that, you don't feel like doing anything, you can refresh, and you can get some of that star power back. So it slowly builds up over time, so you want to use it at a right moment. But now, before I forget, there was one more thing we could have gotten here with Bombette, I believe. There was a bombable wall over here that I told myself several times, I'm not going to forget. No, you see, I'm going to do it right immediately. And then I went right past it, completely forgetting it, and doing the Koopa Bros boss. And yep, that's of course what happens every single time. I'm just curious to see what's back here, because to be really honest with you, I don't think I ever got this before. No, I always end up passing it thinking I'm going to come back later, but because really there's no point in coming back to these places unless you really want to grind for experience, which I never do, right? I usually always end up missing this because it's just so out of the way, and you have to get Bombette too. And by the time you realize you're already up there and you're already going to go fight the Koopa Bros, so let's see what's actually back here. I'm curious. And it's a refund badge. Well, that's interesting. Don't know if I'll use it though. And here we are in the grassy fields with the Koopa with sunglasses. Everything in this game has attitude. I simply love it. This game has so much charm, it's unbelievable. It really does. I mean, just the little touches like that. There's just, so much hint of charm. I absolutely love spinning.
Hold it right there, Mario. I've been waiting for you. I told you I'd be back. Now I'll get my revenge. Here it comes, baby. Check this out. Yeah!
Slapstick comedy at its best. Good old Koopa Jr.
Mario, I'm talking to you. I promise you this fight will be much different from before. Who's this kid? Let me get this straight. He wants to challenge you. He's got to be kidding. Shut up! You, Mario. Of course you remember me. No. What? Darn it, you don't remember me? Well, listen, you big lug. My name is Junior Troopa. Remember it and tremble. After this beating, you'll definitely remember it.
I love picking that because he gets so angry.
Get ready to hurt, Mario. I'm going to show you a new skill I just picked up.
And that skill is hiding inside of his egg. That's some skill, man. I would not have thought of that ever. Jeez, but right there, as you can see, we cannot do a thing to him by jumping. What we could do is we could hammer him, but what I would like to do is just body slam him with Bombette. That works out the best. I think Koopa can also damage him as well, but if you try jumping on him, there's no possible way. Some genius he is. He just thought, oh, why don't I pull my egg hat down, and then we can work.
Who knew that Mario had such skills? Grr, it's not over yet, though. Yeah!
The sad thing is he's not even attacking, but I'll take advantage of this by bombing 4 damage. Bombette is clearly the best person to have. Nice. Now I'm starting to get the action timings down, now that I can realize I can do it. Boom. Alright, he should be done soon. I think one more bomb shall do. You see, this is why I went for FP, because these guys won't be doing too much damage to me yet, but I will get HP at some point. I'm not going to be that foolish. Oh, good lord. Okay. Good lord, 1 damage. However will I cope with this? Well, how about I do 1 damage to you? That seems to work so well. Kablamo! And I think Junior Troopa is now done. Yes, he is. Unfortunately, your egg strategy just did not work. I mean, try balancing an egg on your spoon. It cracks easily. You gotta think of a new strategy, man. Oh, wait, no, now he's just laying here. Ah! 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 Yeah, you can just keep messing with him and even bomb him if you want. Boom! That's gotta suck. He's completely knocked out of his senses, and you could just further add to that pain by hitting him with the bomb, hitting him with the shell, hitting him with the hammer. I mean, you can do anything you want to him. It's totally up to you. Mario, it's me, Twink, remember me? No, I told you, I have a short memory. I didn't remember Junior Trooper back there. In fact, I don't even remember his name now. Bowser's gang, you're so angry about it. I knew you could do it, Mario. You're on your way. Mario's just like, well, thanks for the compliments, but, you know, I don't take... I'm not an egotist. In Dry Desert. Bowser wrote it in his diary, someplace called Dry Ruins. I like how so many times in that Bowser thing... in the Bowser diary, he wrote dry. Like, they really have to emphasize that this desert has no water whatsoever. It's like, you go there, you best be prepared because you are not going to get any sort of water ever. They kept saying, in the dry outpost, in the dry ruins, in the dry desert. Like, good lord. I get it, I'm going to die, now just let me be. I'll have some handy mushrooms with me, and then all shall be well. It's funny how mushrooms have been changed to health for this game, and then usually they're just a power-up to make Mario bigger. But I think, yeah, in Super Paper Mario they did add something that make you, like, huge, but I can't remember exactly what that was. Hey, wait, we can get letters for Cooper too? Cool. Colorado's wife. Here you go. Cooper, how are you doing? Your mother dropped by for a visit the other day. We had a really nice talk over some Koopa tea. She did seem a touch disappointed that you were still on the road. She said that she's going to cook a delicious dinner when you come back. Oh yes, if you happen to see my wayward husband, please tell him to come home more often. Take care, Colorado's wife. Did I just call it Colorado? Yeah, that's his name. That's his name from now on. I'm going to call him Colorado. Good stuff. Yes, put the letters away. Thank you. I'm going to keep coming back here because that's actually pretty cool. I never really realized that until I checked it for Goombario. And oh, maybe can I get one for Bombette as well? Oh, maybe later. Probably every time I finish a chapter. Then maybe new letters will start pouring in, because I never knew that existed until I actually checked with Goombara. That was pretty cool, though. Hey, mister, my dad's opened his shop. Don't you want to take a look? It's really cool. It's a badge shop for badges. No, I couldn't tell when you said badges, first of all. I'm actually kind of curious what he has here, what type of what... The Speedy Spin! Oh, yes! Okay, wait, I need to D-down pound. I don't really care about that. No, I don't really care about the first strike. The first strike, you would only want it is if you want to breeze through fights. Because what it does is, if you first strike an enemy, it'll automatically kill them. Like, no matter what. So it's not that useful because, again, I typically go through this game with skipping a lot of enemies. I don't really grind for experience because I just don't feel it's really all that necessary, to be brutally honest with you. Now, what the D-down pound badge does is that it takes down the enemy's defense by 1 level. It's kind of like a tail whip in Pokemon. And what it also does is that it stuns the enemy for a bit. And the first attack also, what it does is that this only works for weaker enemies, so guys like Goombas and things like that. So, unfortunately, it's really not worth 100 coins at this point, because trust me, you're not going to be getting too much coins in this game, so you kind of want to make the right purchase at the right time. Now, what's up, guy?
Oh, you must be a Mario. I am the master. Cough. My health is rather delicate. Every day we train in this dojo to improve body and mind. What business have you here today?
I'm going to try your dojo. Let me take on your best student. Now, what we want to do here, I'm going to take on his 2 best students, but I'm not going to take on the master quite as yet, because trust me, he is one of the most difficult bosses in all of Mario RPG series. Trust me, he's pretty darn difficult. Now, with Chen here, he's not like other Buzzy Beetles. He's a bit more powerful. Obviously, he has a lot more health than regular Buzzy Beetles. In fact, I don't know how much health he has because I am completely destroying this. Whoa, my goodness. How am I doing this? Whoa, seriously. Oh my god. Whoa, keep it up. No, I'm not going to stop myself. I don't care if this goes on forever until the end of the video. I will just keep this going for as long as I possibly can. Usually when it comes to this, I can only do like 15, 20. This is the first time I've ever passed 20. Holy jeez, not even Super Mario RPG could I do the super jump like this. Mike, Chan, I feel bad for you, buddy. You're probably already dead, but you have to experience the pain like Koopa Trooper did. Wow, I don't know how long that was for. How many did I pull off there? Like 30, 40? That was pretty impressive.
Enough! The winner is Mario, and then you must train harder.
Of course he has to have that very thick Japanese accent.
Welcome to a dojo. Very well, this time Ali will handle you.
Certainly, sir, I will defeat him, master. Oh, you think so, do you, Lee? They had to have Chen and Lee right beside each other, just like... And I just came off of a game where I finally realized that Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee were reiterations of Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan. No, that's not true. I've always known that, but I never really noticed that these guys were named Chan and Lee as well, so that's kind of interesting. Now let's see what Bombette can do. Ooh, okay. Good thing he can't use my power abilities, because if he was able to use that bomb, I would be terribly frightened right now. Now the thing is, you're probably wondering, well, why don't I just do the super power bounce again? I could, but I'm waiting for him to switch to Cooper, because then we can take advantage of that. Because then I can get him on his backside, oh my goodness, and then it will be so much more useful. I think I should probably heal here for a bit. Let's do refresh and heal up to 5 health, and just whatever little FP we have. I'm waiting for him to switch to Cooper so then I can fully take advantage, because then he'll be on his side when I finish, because I don't know if I can pull off that thing again, what I did with Chen, and that's why I didn't want to do it with him when he's just regular, a regular enemy like this, because it doesn't do too much to him. With Cooper, I can fully take advantage of him. I'm not sure how much health he has though, so, but I mean, he does 4 damage to you even when I blocked, so imagine if I didn't block how much damage that would have done. So you don't typically want to do this now, probably if you wait another chapter, but I'm gonna do this now anyways. Take it! Oh, wow, I'm doing it again? Oh, well, I think that actually stopped me because he was dead. But then they would have done the same for Chen, but I guess they're just like, hey, this guy's doing it, you might as well let him go.
Enough, Mario is the winner. I give you this, Mario. You are welcome to train here with us anytime. Oh, God.
Man, this... You would think he's such a frail old man with all that coughing and hacking, and then you face him in an actual battle, and nope. Complete opposite. He is the toughest, one of the toughest optional bosses in this game, and that's what I like so much about this game. You get a lot of optional stuff that you can do, which is surprisingly not that prevalent in many Paper Mario series. It doesn't really happen. You know what, I don't think I'm gonna sell anything. You see, I could sell the leaf, but it's only for $1, and to be brutally honest with you, I could take advantage of that way more, because if we explore more of Toad Town right here, I'm kind of curious to see what's around here. We can see that there will be a chef for us, and what she does is that she cooks items for us, so we can actually make that Koopa Leaf a ton better. It was just worth 1 Koopa coin, or 1 coin currency? Well, trust me, that's going to be much better. It only heals 3 FP right now, but once we get it cooked, it's going to be so much more better. That's why it's good to explore Toad Town a little bit, so you can kind of find out things that you might not have known before, because I certainly am finding out some things. I mean, I didn't even know about those letters. Degree, would you like me to use? Let's cook the Koopa Leaf. Thanks, Tayce.T. This is Tayce.T, right? I can't even remember, because there's one in Paper Mario the 1,000-Year Door as well, and I think her name was like Miss Tayce.T. I'm not sure which one's Tayce.T and which one's the Try-T or something like that. I don't even know. Try-T. But as you can see there, we got the Koopa Tea, which is worth 7 FP when you use it. So that's very good early on, because the most we have at this point is just a honey syrup, which is just 5. So that's pretty good. By the way, did you know that Merlovely has a twin sister? Her sister must be just as extravagant. Jeez, Toad. I don't think you want to date a psychic, because you see, psychics will always predict your next move when you think you're going to give her that nice gift, and she's like, oh, I wonder if he got me a flower. And then she reads her mind, and then she's like, oh, he didn't get me that flower. I'm so not in love with him. It wouldn't work out for you, Toad. I suggest you change your romancing ways. Hey, Bulby!
Well, hello there. My name is Bulbub. I came from Flower Fields. I love to spread the flowers. You like flowers, don't you? Who doesn't? That's a flower seed. If it's well cared for, a flower will bloom. These flowers are delicate. Please take good care of it.
Now Bulby's kind of regretting the decision. He's like, oh
no. Should I have given him the seed? I'm not sure if I can trust that mustache.
Well, don't worry, Bulby. I will make sure that that flower grows into a very beautiful flower. Who knows, it might even grow into you. You're a flower, aren't you? Now I can duplicate as many of them as I please. Nice. But if we go down here, this is actually what we have to do next. But I'm kind of curious to see what else is in Toad Town, because I've been finding out a lot of neat little surprises in this place. There's actually a lot more to this hub world, and I thought, oh, Bombette's in the air. Yes! How did you enjoy it up there? Was it nice being as tall as me? Yes, I think it was. But thank you all for joining me today. This is Mario Central, signing off, right beside this boulder, which I'm gonna blow up.